Hey guys, Clayton Cano's back again, and I'm finally back for another video. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while because I've been busy with some stuff. But today I'm finally back for another video in which this is going to be a brand new movie update, which this is going to be a VHS and DVD update for August 31st, 2018, and which I got a lot of brand new movies, which I got 27 VHS tapes and 5 DVDs, and which first last weekend I got 9, and which last weekend I got 9 VHS tapes and 3 DVDs from my Aunt Karen, in which she found some VHS tapes from one of her friends that didn't want any more, and plus the 3 DVDs that she wanted to give away, and which I found 9 VHS tapes that I really wanted, and my Aunt Karen, and for the 3 DVDs I decided, and plus the 3 DVDs, and for yesterday, I went out to my local Goodwill store, and I got 18 VHS tapes and 2 DVDs, in which I got six clamshells and 21 slip covers. So yeah, and now I'm not going to be talking a lot in this video. I'm just going to read you the print dates and week and year codes and stuff. And so yeah, and so just do the normal stuff. And I will point out which one I got from my Aunt Karen. Or if I don't say anything, then most of then the VHS tapes will probably be from Goodwill. Sorry, I can't really talk tonight. So anyways, let's get this started. First we're going to start with the clamshells, and the first 4 clamshells are All in the Family Columbia House VHS tapes, collector's editions. This one is Love and War. March 13th, 1996. This one's Money Money. And these are my first 4 All in the Family Columbia House VHS tapes that I ever bought. August 26, 1995. And also they did have some other All in the Family Collector's Edition VHS tapes at Goodwill yesterday, but I decided to pick out 4 of them. Only 4 of them, but hey, I still got some good stuff. This is The Neighborhood. June 24th, 1995. And here's the last All in the Family Collector's Edition VHS tape that I bought yesterday. This one's Typical Archie. I heard this is supposed to be a classic TV show, and so I decided to pick out some of these tapes, All in the Family tapes that were on the shelves at Goodwill. January 13th, 1996. And all these All in the Family VHS tapes has the 1993 Columbia Pictures television logo at the beginning after the FBI screens. My second MGM Family Entertainment VHS tape I have. The other one I have is Chi Chi Bang Bang. I used to have this movie on DVD back in the day, but I got rid of it to make more room for my DVDs. Now I got a VHS copy. And this movie was released by the Samuel Goldwyn Company. February 16th, 2001. And here's the last clamshell I got. I did have a Walt Disney Gold Collection VHS tape release of this movie, but I got rid of that one because the VHS tape was kind of squeaky, so I got rid of it. And now I got a better copy, which is the Walt Disney Family Film Collection series. This is my third Walt Disney Family Film Collection tape I have. The other two are The Love Bug and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. August 12th, 1996. Now let's get on with the slipcovers. Someone named Don and Penny Rothbald used to own this tape, but it's mine now, so no need to return this tape back to them. And this movie was co-produced by United Artists. Ignore the background noise. The 26th week of 1991. The next three tapes are the first three VHS tapes that I bought from my Aunt Karen. Someone named Sue J. Dickerson used to own this, but it's mine now. And this tape does have shrink wrap on the box, but it's open from the bottom. And I finally got a copy of this movie, for all these years. It's got the tan lid on here. There's a print date underneath the end label, which I think I might take off the end to reveal the print date. It's a formula from Video Showcase. And this is the original VHS tape release, which is a really hard to find copy. And the sticker and the label say 1984, even though this is a 1985 VHS release. It's an error there. Once again, this is from the same owner as The Breakfast Club. Another movie that I finally got for the collection. Formula for some unknown video store. This next one's a VHS tape I used to have back in the day, but once again got rid of it to make room. Now I finally got another copy. I will still look for the 1950 version as well as the sequel to this remake sometime again. Formula from Blockbuster, purchased on May 12, 1993. April 22nd, 1992, and unfortunately this tape is spliced at the beginning, so I can't do the opening of this tape. It just starts the Touchstone Pictures logo at the beginning. So can't do the opening of that. And next 3 tapes come from Goodwill that I bought yesterday. Another movie I've finally managed to get. The 22nd week of 1994, even though this is originally a 1991 VHS tape, this is the Fox Video version. And the next tape is one of 2 VHS tapes that I bought yesterday from Goodwill that is still sealed. And this one's actually a resealed tape. This is a Paramount Pictures Special Edition VHS release. As you can see, the case is kind of busted there, but I'm sure hope the tape will work fine. Now let's get this opened. Let's get this reopened. The 51st week of 2001, it's a formula for some unknown video store. The 3rd week of 1999. And next tape comes from next up is another tape that I bought from my Aunt Karen. And this VHS I used to have, this VHS, but the box for my previous copy is in really bad shape. So since she found this for me, I decided to replace that copy with this copy, which is in much better condition. And this one just slips out like this way, not from the side. The 31st week of 1992, once again from that same seller, which I'm never return this tape because it's mine now. Brandon the Movie Guy, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're going to like this because I know you have this tape. And I think this was the very last film that Walter Matthau starred in because he died when this movie came out. So, yeah. The 22nd week of 2000 says this was a formula from Kroger video. Next up is another VHS that I bought from my Aunt Karen. Another movie I finally got for the collection. I used to have Karate Kid Part 3, but I don't have that anymore. But now I got the first movie, and I might try to find the Karate Kid 2 and re-find the Karate Kid Part 3. I don't know if I'm going to get the next Karate Kid, because I heard that one wasn't very good. So I'm just going to skip that. The label was falling off, so I taped it back on. The 46th week of 1986. Next tape comes from Goodwill. This is one of the first TriStar Pictures movie ever made. This, along with Where the Boys Are, 1984 version. And this is just the slipcover version instead of the side open copy. I believe the 12th week of 1993 or 1990. It's hard. I can't tell. And this is another tape. I'm not going to do the opening of this tape because it just starts the TriStar Pictures logo at the beginning. So no need to do the opening of this tape. And next up is another tape that I got from my Aunt Karen. My first Republic Pictures Hollywood Stars VHS tape I have. This is a movie I've been wanting to see for a while. Now I finally got it. Found a copy of this movie. No week and year code or print date on this tape. And this tape does indeed have the Universal International logo at the beginning of this movie. It still retains the Universal logo at the beginning. Next two come from Goodwill, and this is another movie I used to have, but my copy was not in the greatest shape, so I got rid of that copy and replaced it with this. Comes from the same owner as Always. The 12th week of 1989, and has a print date here on March 6, 1989. Still uses the CBS Fox video label from 1990. This is actually recycled tape, print on the 32nd week of 1994 and the 30th week of 1995. But this tape still has the 1991 Fox video logo at the beginning. has the cast yourself Fox video thing inside. Next two tapes come from my Aunt Karen. This is a formula from Blockbuster Video. This is the first movie in the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Purchased from Blockbuster on March 14th, 2004. I think this was the first Disney film to receive a PG-13 rating. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rest in peace, Gary Marshall, who directed this movie. Has a pink ink label, which is pretty cool. August 17th, 1990. And next two come from Goodwill, and this is the other tape that I bought yesterday that is sealed, and this is pretty interesting because, as you can see, it's a formula from Hollywood Video, even though it has the Warner Brothers 75 years label on the sealed box. And the Warner Home Video Cheesy Shield logo stamped on the bottom of the seal. So I guess this was never opened, even though it says Hollywood Video or something. But anyways, let's open this. March 11th, 1998, and it does come with this Warner Brothers 75 years insert inside. So I guess this must have been from, I guess this was sold at Hollywood Video, even though this was never opened, and it has this ad inside. So that is super interesting. Yeah, Emma Thompson wrote this movie as well as stars in the movie, which is pretty interesting. The 37th week of 1996. And here's the last tape that my Aunt Karen gave to me. I used to have this tape back in the day, but got rid of it, and now I finally got another copy of this movie. Purchased from Blockbuster on May 10th, 1995. It's a foam roll from Blockbuster Video, of course. The 44th week of 1994, and no, I'm not getting the sequel Speed 2 Cruise Control because we all know how terrible that movie is, so we're just sticking to the first one. And here are the last two tapes I got from Goodwill yesterday, and this is a Walt Disney Studios film collection tape. And this is actually my first one because I recently got rid of Darby O'Gill and the Little Peoples because I want to save some room for my VHS tapes. But I will find another copy of that movie sometime. November 18th, 1992. And the last VHS tape I got is a movie I used to have on VHS, but got rid of it, and now I got another copy finally. Sorry my hands is shaking, it's just my hands are greasy. September 26, 2002, and this is actually a foam roll from Movie Gallery. And so I guess actually my VHS of Enemy at the Gates is a foam rental from Movie Gallery. So yeah, because it had this sticker right here. And now let's get on to the 5 DVDs. I will point out which ones come from Goodwill and which one that my Aunt Karen found for me. This first one I got from Goodwill. I did have this movie on VHS but I wanted to get this movie on DVD because I really like this version of A Christmas Carol. There's some movies I have on VHS that I want to get an upgrade to DVD sometime. Even though this is a 2009 repackaged DVD release of A Christmas Carol, I'm sure this DVD will still have the same master as the original early 2000s DVD. And the next 3 DVDs are DVDs that my Aunt Karen found for me, and these are Duck Dynasty DVDs. Heard this is supposed to be a really cool show, and I do know my mom really likes this show, so I just knew I had to pick these up. Has Lionsgate proof of purchase thing there, so this is all. So I think this might be a reprint from Lionsgate. Here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. And unfortunately, she didn't find Duck Dynasty Season 2 Volume 2 DVD, but she did find Season 3. And this is actually a Sam's Club's exclusive DVD. Has the slipcover. And here's the last DVD for this update, which is the other DVD I got from Goodwill yesterday. This is the 2005 version of The Longest Yard. I still don't have the original 1974 version, but I do hope to get that version sometime soon. This is a Paramount movie co-produced with Columbia Pictures and MTV Films. And that's it for my VHS and DVD update for August 31st, 2018. And I hope you like this video and enjoy this video, and also I hope Big Winnie the Pooh Fan 15 EDCP better not post a comment on this video of what other users got the same day as my update. Just want to let you know. So yeah, that's it for my big movie update. Stay tuned for some other videos coming soon.